it down in front so that he puts his nose in.
Okay.
And I've got this trapped under my arms, but really it should be draped like this. But you don't want it draped in a way that if he pulls, he's going to drag you down the road. You know, like, what is that? Raiders of the Lost Ark style underneath some van or something. Yeah, there you go. I'll let you get set up and I'm going to ask him to back up. Good boy. Careful, there's poles behind you. Let's move your bum. Look, he's so cooperative. He's practically putting his head in there for you. So bring your body next to him so that you're not pointing your core into his space. There. Now come right alongside him here. I know he is because he feels your energy. So there's lesson 1 right there. Yeah. Okay, so come over here with me for a minute. There. See, he's coming in again. Just breathe. Clear your mind. Completely blank. Don't think about anything. Okay, buddy. Be impatient with us. There you go. Get up next to him so your core's aligned with his and not pointing at him. Yeah. There. He's offering now. You can put it on him. Good. Excellent.
Now what?
Yeah, just kind of, yep. Hold it open like this so that he can put his nose inside. See this top?
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
Okay, so here I'm giving the participants instructions on how to solve this puzzle. Dakota is part of their team, and essentially what they have to do is weave Dakota back and forth through the pylons. He goes on the inside, they go on the outside. The poles that are on the ground there, I'm just explaining, are the boundaries. So the people stay on the outside of the poles and they're not allowed to step over any pole. And the horse stays on the inside of the pole. Each of the participants has a lead rope, and I think one lead rope is longer than the other. And their job is to figure out how to use their body language to communicate with the horse how they want him to go, how they would like him to weave through those pylons. So it's important here that the two participants are paying attention to the horse and asking him with their bodies and their voice to weave through those pylons. So we'll just wait here and see how they do. So they're discussing how they want to go through there, and that's a good idea with team members, is to discuss how you're going to solve a problem. Here now Dakota is relieving himself and they're confused. The participants are confused. They don't know why. So I've asked them, why do you think he's relieving himself? And Cam has said, well, I think he's nervous. And I would agree with that. Now here he's not supposed to be eating the flowers. They were meant to keep him away from the flowers. Well, Matt and Cam here are discussing just briefly how they're going to solve this puzzle of weaving Dakota through the pylons. Right away, Dakota goes right for the flowers, which he wasn't supposed to do, so he's not paying much attention to the boys. And more flowers. Oh, pylon knocked over. Here the boys are trying to go the other direction unsuccessfully. The horse is stressed. They are stressed. Here I'm calling them in. We're discussing what might have changed or what could have gone wrong. They decided they didn't have a proper plan. All right, this is the last go round. Here now they have a plan. They're much more relaxed and they are directing Dakota with their body language and their calm demeanor. And you can see Dakota's listening and he is able to discern what they want. So we're talking about boundaries here, and I'm trying to show Matt and Cam how to indicate to Dakota that he's coming into their personal space. We're talking about personal space and how it feels to have someone come into your personal space. And Dakota himself will come into a personal space if he's feeling a little bit unsure or uncomfortable. He's looking for some reassurance. And really, he wants you to set up a great boundary for him and show him what he's supposed to do. So in this case here, I'm walking into Matt's personal space and Cam's personal space, and you can see that they move right away when I get too close. They don't like me in that space. So when we're working with Dakota, and you can see if I walk into the space with different body language, even the horse reacted to the last body language. He was wondering what on earth is going on. So I'm just going to get Matt to set up good boundaries with Dakota. He'll walk him around, bring him around, and stop right there. And you can see Dakota is in way too close. Way too close. So I've given Matt instructions to set up a boundary and make the horse stay there. Let him know what you want. Of course, Matt is kind of fidgeting with the rope and he's kind of very soft in his body language and he's unsure and he's looking around. And so the horse is kind of doing the same thing. Matt will try again, walking him around, stopping. You see Matt pushes on Dakota there, trying to indicate to Dakota what he wants him to do. But his body language is still really soft, so Dakota doesn't know. He just keeps coming in and trying different things. Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? And I've gotten Matt to set up his body language. He's standing very tall. He has his chin up. Oh, as soon as he looked down there, the horse came in. So you could see the difference of when he had his body set up right and the horse was staying. And now that he's looking down and fidgeting, it indicates to the horse that he's just not sure what he wants or what he's doing. So the horse is being the same way. All right, Cam's turn. And you can see Dakota reaching out and looking for comfort. He's trying to figure out what we're asking him to do. Together, we're setting up a boundary and the horse is listening. He sees my body language and he feels my energy, so he's staying still. I'm explaining that to Cam here, and we're discussing where exactly the horse should be. And while we're talking, You can see that Dakota is once again looking for reassurance, and I'm asking him to move his face away from me. You know, this is what this horse does when he becomes unsure. Makes him a good teacher. Well, right now, I've asked Cam to think about the worst day he could ever have. I've told him to think about smashing up his car. How would he feel? What would be going on if he had done that? And now I've asked him to take Pony with him and go for a walk. And you can see already she doesn't want to go with him. She hesitates. He's walking really slow and his shoulders are kind of down, and she's just copying him. She can really feel that awful energy. Here I've asked Matt to think about his very best day that he could ever have. What would he be doing? What would he be thinking about? And then ask Pony to come with him. And you can see, even though this is sped up, you can see how happy his body is and how quickly Pony follows him along. She's matching his steps. Well, you can see how they both feel about having the great day.